What is up, Transformers family? Happy Wednesday. Hope you are doing good. Hope you've had a good week so far. We have made it halfway through the week. Figured I'd come on and hang out with you guys for a little bit, just say hi, see how you're doing, and just chat, talk Transformers. And then if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll ask any questions you have, but we'll definitely hang out. So today, I just want to show you a few more things that in my collection. As you see, I have two cabinets, and then wrong way. I got another cabinet over there and a half over there. So I definitely have plenty to share with you guys, and my goal is to keep growing here. I'm almost at 1,000 followers on my Instagram, so head on over to my Instagram and give me a follow because I would really appreciate that, and also my YouTube channel because I'm gonna start posting reviews and more detailed stuff on my YouTube page as well as my Instagram page. So just make sure you hop on over and give me a follow over there as well. So today I just wanted to showcase some of my items that I have and just hang out with you guys. And if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask. I know yesterday I did a whole thing on Blokies. Still definitely have a lot to share on Blokies because I do love those Blokies. YOLO Park is also great, but I definitely do love Blokies. So first thing I want to show is it's called the Pod Pal. I got Bumblebee here. Just a awesome little squishy little figurine. Um, just Bumblebee, adorable, can't complain. Um, there's the tag for Pod Pals, and I think this was just released this year. Nope, I was wrong. It says 2023, so it's been out for a while, but I finally found one earlier this year, so got me a Pod Pal of Bumblebee. Um, Another thing I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys um, is this, the DZNR collectible designer plush toy. I have Bumblebee. I thought it was very interesting when I saw it. I forgot exactly where it was that I saw it at, but I thought it was very interesting. It's a cool little box, cool details on it. So I mean, I thought it was all in all a pretty spectacular little plush doll here. I have opened them before to look at them because I do love my Bumblebee. So, and I love how they did the inside of the box as well. So there's the inside of the box. I think they did a phenomenal job. I do love how it looks like on the inside right there, like Bumblebee basically dissected. But they did a great job on it. And then here's the plush doll himself. So I think it's just pretty phenomenal, pretty amazing what they did. Here's the back of him, just pretty awesome, you know. So it's a great little plush doll. Um, I think it came out last year. Let me see, does it have a date? No, 2022, way off. But here he is. And then here's his box insert with the awesome artwork of Bumblebee. So it's just pretty awesome. He is great. I love it. He's unique, a little bit different, but and the box itself is just pretty awesome. Like you can see Bumblebee and then his insides. So, and then he's got a little saying, I sting like a bee, and a little forward messaging there. And then they got the G1 Bumblebee. He's the second one of the series. I know they have Optimus and they also had Megatron, but I really only wanted Bumblebee. So, pretty awesome. I love it. I'm happy to have him in the collection. Um, he goes on the bottom shelf back there with some other stuff that I'm going to be showing you today. Next, we have the Transformers Soundwave with Rumble. Um, I know they say Rumble's supposed to be blue and Frenzy is red, but that's everybody's little debate on it. But this is the Funko Bitty Pop Soundwave with Rumble on the inside. You can see a little bit more in detail right there. It's pretty awesome. I think they did a pretty cool job with these. I have the Power Rangers one, and I think they're coming out with the Dragon Zord one with Tommy on the inside, but pretty awesome. So there it is, and there's Rumble right there. So pretty awesome. I have taken him out because I thought he was really cool to see. So let me just go ahead and take him out of the box so you guys can see it as well in detail. But he is very cool. And what they did was very cool. There's the top of the box with the Decepticon logo. Very clean G1 style. So Rumble comes with his own little case, display case. So if you do take him out of Soundwave, he does have his own little display case. There's a 360 of it. And then the top, they have like his head right there. So that's his little box. And then, so this is Soundwave right here with his head closed. He does come with a stand, I believe. No, he does not come off the stand, but let's do a 360 of Soundwave. So there he is. Very G1 detailed oriented, which I love because he is my favorite Decepticon. And then when we open him up, there he is, just sitting on the inside like a little cockpit Rumble. It's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and just take him out so you guys can get a closer look at him. There he is on his base. Let's see if I can get it to focus on him. Maybe not, but I'll do a 360 there. So there he is. Rumble or Frenzy, however you want to call him. But it is pretty awesome that he just kind of sits inside Soundwave. Let me show you the inside of Soundwave. So that's what the inside looks like. Kind of like a computer cockpit, basically. So there's Soundwave. So let's go ahead and put Frenzy back in there, or Rumble, whichever you want to call him, because to each their own, you know. We're all Transformers family here. Do I not have it on the right way? I thought I did have it on the right way. I guess not. Oh no, I did not. There we go. And he sits right back in there. I like how they put that little plastic in there so that way he just sits in there nice and cozy. So let's go ahead and put him back. I mean, they did a great job. I'm very pleased and very happy with how they did this one here. It's just all in all a phenomenal little Funko Pop with Soundwave and Rumble or Frenzy, whichever one you want to call it, depending on your color preference. But they did a great job with him. So let's go ahead and put him back in the box. Because definitely want to keep him in the box because he is awesome. So there you have it. Soundwave and Rumble. Just an awesome figure to have. Just phenomenal. And then the top of the box. So just a phenomenal figurine. Next, we're gonna do a few of the Jada toy cars. We're gonna start with Optimus. These are the little mini cars. They came out with bigger ones. I have the bigger Optimus Prime in one of my other shelves, but these are from Jada Toys. This is they call it the 1/32 scale Hollywood Rides. So this is of Optimus Prime. I got lucky and found him at Walmart. But it's just the G1 truck with the G1 look. It's just phenomenal detail. And if you see here on the back, on the bottom of the truck, it shows him as he would be in robot mode. I have not opened him. Don't plan to. I plan to just keep them here in the box because they're just so awesome. You know, the scale size and the model size is very small. It reminded me very much similar to my G1 reissue 25th anniversary Optimus Prime that came with a comic, with a comic and a little Autobot symbol with a button. I'll show that one at a later time, but this one is just awesome. So the next one I'm going to show is my second favorite Autobot, or third, depending on the day, is Jazz. So this is the Jada Toys Jazz with the Porsche, the 935 Turbo. I mean, just the detail that they put on these vehicles to just mimic the G1 toy and the cartoon is just spectacular. Like, hands down, big shout out to Jada Toys. They did a great job on these. So we got Jazz right there, his toy. On the sticker, I know it's hard to tell, but on the sticker, let me see if I can get the right angle for the camera. It's just so hard, but it says Porsche right there, which is basically the model of the car, which is pretty awesome, but just the detail on these are just absolutely phenomenal. Like, and there's the top. So, I mean, just phenomenal. One day I'll have to compare it to, because I do have the G1 toy, his original G1 car, uh, down back here. Let me see if I can get my finger to show, kind of. He's right down there to show, to compare in size wise what this car is to the actual toy. But this is the G1, and just like the Optimus Prime one, it's gonna be hard to see, but they do the robot mold on the bottom of the car. So just an awesome figure here. And then the last for the Jada toys that I got here, and of course, Bumblebee. The Volkswagen Beetle, the yellow bug Bumblebee. So just there it is, you can see it, the VW's bug sign. So that's like in Jazz, they had the Porsche, but here's the VW for Volkswagen because he is a bug. And there he is, this G1 toy. And then here he is in his glory, just phenomenal detail to mimic the G1 toy, the G1 cartoon. There's really no size comparison between this and the G1 toy because we all know the G1 toy was this small compared to this. So the G1 toy is probably just the size of the front section of the car right there, where the trunk, even though it's on the front of the car, is the trunk, because on the Volkswagen Beetles, the engine's in the back. But this is just phenomenal all the way around. Little top view there. It's just phenomenal. We got the Bumblebee right there. This one, they don't show the bottom of the car, which is interesting. So it makes me wonder if there is a Bumblebee underneath here. I'm going to have to look and see. I have two of these because I wanted one to open and one to keep sealed. This is my sealed one, but I'm definitely going to have to open up and see if Bumblebee's in here underneath them, because the other ones have it, but this one's not showing it on the back. So those are my three Jada toys. 1/32 scale, Bumblebee, Jazz, and Optimus. Just awesome to have all three. You can just see the Peterbilt, the Porsche, and the Volkswagen. And then just the detail to their G1 toy and cartoon is just awesome. So this is just phenomenal to have there. So those are the three right there. So the next thing I want to show is, and I have not opened him. I found him, as you can see here, I found him at Ollie's for $9.99. I found him, and I found Kickback at Ollie's. I know a lot of people have been posting about their finds at Ollie's. I haven't been able to really find much at the Ollie's near me here in Florida, but I did get lucky enough to find him and Kickback. So, which is pretty awesome because this is basically in referencing to the, as you can see, the Transformers movie. So it's hit the characters based off of him in the Transformers movie, and his G1 look, as you can see, very similar to what his G1 toy would look like. in robot mode and then in microscope mode. I know with I have another, um, the 25th anniversary edition of him right over here over my shoulder, where my thumb is at, um, where it's basically supposed to be like this version right here, just a little bit more detailed, but they're very similar in the style and the look. So here, the Perceptor here. They have him listed as the Autobot scientist, which he is. Um, and then here we have the top of the box, the transformation. So in here, they just only have him as a microscope and a robot, and not as the tank that he also appears in the in that 25th anniversary release. So let's open them up right quickly and just kind of take a look at him, because I haven't really opened him up to see what he looks like on the inside. I've only opened up Kickback to see what he looks like on the inside. So let's take a look and see. Cut the tape open and let's see what we got. So it looks like the packaging is very similar to how Kickback was, with just the cardboard backing. So we got the instructions on how to transform Perceptor. Oh, so they do have the tank mode. Okay, that's awesome. So he can go from microscope to his tank mode. Is that what they call it? Let's see. Do they have it? Oh no, never mind. Just kidding. This is just basically so it starts from here, from step 1, and this is step 4, and then it continues on here with step 5. I'm like, ooh, tank mode. But so in this one, they just have him listed as just going from robot to his microscope size. I believe this one, just like the Kickback one, oh wow, one of his little rotators already fell off. So let's put it back on him. So I believe if it's just like Kickback, he's gonna have his weapons here, but he's also gonna have some Energon cubes. Don't ask me why they put Energon cubes in here, but they did. So he'll have his weapons here and his Energon cube. And then here he is, good old Perceptor. So they have the microscope portion separated from his shoulder, which is fine. That way you can connect it on yourself. But there you have it, Perceptor. I'm not going to take him out of the box today. I'm going to save that for another time in another video. But it's awesome because the way his face is done here, it basically mimics the G1 toy of his, with just a straight face. And let's see if I can do it while he's in the box, because they have the little turn lever here in the back, to see if I can do it. Okay, something's blocking him, so it won't let me, but he has a little turn lever there to put his head up and down. But there he is in his glory. The Transformers the movie release from Hasbro. When they released this? Let's see. Hasbro with the Karatami 2023. See, I didn't even see these in stores. They just started popping up at Ollie's. But this would definitely be for our later time to get more into him and to look at him a little bit more. So let's go ahead and put him back in the box with his instructions. So not a bad figurine. I like it. I'm definitely gonna do a comparison video with this one and my 25th anniversary one. I'll definitely post it on my YouTube, because that's where I'm gonna do a lot of my reviews, is on YouTube. I also post videos on my Instagram, so don't forget, please follow me on both Instagram and YouTube. Please, please, please. Appreciate any follows and any feedback you guys have about how I'm doing these videos. Just let me know. I appreciate any and all feedback and criticism because I am new to this and I'm trying to do good, trying to do it right, keep you guys entertained. So any feedback is appreciated. Um, so this is the Transformers the movie Perceptor. Okay, so for my last bot that I want to go ahead and show before we end the night, he is humongous. I have never opened him. He has been in his box since I got him. Ooh. He is Transformers Generation Metroplex. I mean, you can see how huge he is. Here's the other side of his box. So, I mean, he is humongous. There's Metroplex. And we're going to take a look right quickly. We're just going to take a look and see, because I haven't opened him, and he's humongous. I do have the G1 version of Metroplex right there. You can see him. My finger's pointing right at him. So that's my G1 Metroplex. That's for another video at a later time, but let's take a look here at this Metroplex because he is ginormous. Let's pan the camera down so you guys can watch as I open this thing, because he is, according to the box, he is, I'm gonna put it right here, over 2 feet tall. I know it looks like a 5 because I'm using my front camera because it's backwards, but he is huge. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Oh, he's standing up in the box. Okay. So I guess that's just the cover. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, never mind. I did open him. I thought I didn't, but I just taped it back up. So, all his stickers, his instructions, got vehicle mode, robot mode, front view, back view, city view, side view. I put some stickers on him. I did it for a moment. And then his transformation and assembly. My God. I forgot how massive he is. Let me see if I can try to pick him up for a second. Okay. Woo-wee. Look at this big boy. I do not remember opening him up, but I did. So he is a big boy. Oh, I wish I could find some of that stuff at My Ross. I have not been able to find anything good at My Ross, which is disappointing, but hey. So there he is in his glory. Got to put the stickers on him. Not really gonna do much with him except just kind of, and his feet are sideways because he is going back in the box. He is a big boy. So let's go ahead and turn him around to show the back. So, oh, I knocked him down. Metroplex down. Let's hold him back up. He is a big boy. All right, stay still, Metroplex. So here is the back. I am into autographs, but I have not been able to go to a Comic-Con yet. Just because of family and work life, I've not been able to, but I am planning to go to the one in Orlando, which is kind of near me, to try to see if I run into any voice actors that are going to be there. But I know that Orlando one isn't going to be until October, so I'm just waiting to see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So there is Metroplex in his glory. He is ginormous. All right, let's put the camera back up. So Metroplex is a big boy. So, and it looks like with him on the back of his head, I'm gonna bring the camera in a little bit. It looks like he has the ability for light piping. So that is one thing that I'm definitely going to experiment on, is the light piping. But here he is. So let's watch me attempt to put him back in the box to the best of my abilities, because he is ginormous. I mean, I'm sure you hear all the crackling of all the plastic that's in here from him. I mean, I feel like this was on his feet at some point, but it just doesn't fit anymore. Unless it went like this. Oh, that's how it went. So there's one for the fist. Just put that there. This was on his chest. He has so many plastic inserts. Like, this is insane. Like, I don't know where everything goes. I left a lot of the strings in there. I don't know why. But that's what happens when you have a over 2 foot tall Metroplex. So he will definitely be a lot of fun to put together in another long live, because he is going to take some time. That is for sure. Just like he's giving me a hard time now to go back in the box. Okay. And then let's put this back in there for some added protection. He is huge. Definitely have forgotten that I had opened him up. So there he is, my ginormous Metroplex. So, all right, let's see, what shall we end with? So I will end with, I'm going to show you these. This is the Action Battler 01 from Transformers. Not quite sure who the company is associated with this, because it is in Japanese, but there's Megatron, and then here are the different ones that you can get. You can get Bumblebee, Shockwave, Coronation Starscream, Megatron, Nemesis Prime, and Optimus Prime. So these are cool little mini figurines. They are very tiny, very, very tiny. So let me show you what we have in here. I believe, yeah, this one's Nemesis. So here we have Nemesis Prime. And as you can tell, they're the size of my finger. They are very tiny. Very, very tiny. They do come with a stand. It's just a gray mold of the blaster rifle and a gray mold of the Energon axe. But wish it was a little bit more, and I wish they had color on the Energon axe and on the blaster rifle. But beggars can't be choosers, so got a Japanese version, which is really cool because it hasn't even been released in the US. I haven't even heard of it in the US. So it's just awesome to have, just period, just awesome to have, because, you know, like I said, I have not seen it in the US, so just lucky to be able to have that. I have another one which is Optimus in it, but there we go. The Action Battler 01 Transformers. We got Optimus on this side. And we got Megatron here, and then on the back, these are the ones that you can get. So we got Bumblebee, Optimus, Nemesis, Shockwave, Starscream, and Megatron. So just awesome to have. They're great for the collection. So it's just awesome. Can't complain. All right, Transformers family. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Um, I'm going to try maybe tomorrow to get on. I don't know, depending how the day goes. For sure, my goal is to try Friday to get on for a little bit just to say hi and check in. But please follow my Instagram because I want to go live on there as well and show you some more awesome videos that I have more capabilities of doing with on Instagram than I do here on TikTok. But I do love being here on TikTok, so make sure you follow Instagram, like I said, and my YouTube, where I'll be posting reviews and shorts of my collection. So if you have any feedback, any pointers, any tips, feel free, send them my way. Nothing will hurt my feelings. Just share it with me. I'm open to anything. I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Transformers family, stay safe. Until all are one, take care, Transformers family.